I noticed many things in this play that caught my attention. First, I was able to point out plenty of themes such as rules and order. Um, the Baki was a warning to us what can happen when rules and orders are in place and go too far. Some things about that caught my attention were King Pentheus tried to set his laws to the anarchy of the god Dionysus, which ironically returned and made the rest of the countryside suffer. This caused more damage than good. I was also surprised with the amount of violence this play presented. The Bake had plenty of scenes that was gruesome to me. The most disturbing part was to read the mother severed the head of her own son. Uh, the next question is what values are being represented in this dramatic world. There were many values that I can talk about. Um, One of them was corruption in women, which encourages them to revolt, again, break the gender rule in general, compared to what was expected of them. This is demonstrated through the foreign practices, which breaks women's social status and gives them freedom to make their own choices. This is demonstrated through Pentheus wanting to restore order for the women of Thebes, who Dionysus had corrupt and kind of sent mad. Another value is the struggle for death, and another value is the struggle for death being shown between forces of death and control and freedom. Dionysus controls Pantheon and controls his power and authority and kind of wants control over everything. He also wanted freedom and did not care about how he gets it, right? For the third question, it says to choose something, um, kind of like find something I didn't understand. The play had many challenges to it. A lot of challenging part was understanding the language and comprehend the whole what it was trying to express and say. In order to understand the play, I had to kind of reread certain parts of the play quite a few times, and I bookmarked a few parts I did not understand. I looked it up online to make sure I'm understanding everything that's happening in the play. The language was very important, and it was not very traditional English in the play. It's not something that textbooks English that we use daily. It was nothing like that. But I'm happy I read this because now I can understand and watch other plays as well and read them and the format that they go through. Uh, what we can read later in the class. The next question is about how the Maenads are depicted in the play. Pentheus hates them, and the Maenads, they murdered the king of Pentheus because he worships Dionysus. And this is when Dionysus lures Pentheus to where the Maenads turn apart. This is very different from other stories because the Greek women are pretty much expected to stay home and be submissive. However, in this play, they're killing a king, which completely broke the gender rule placed in early Greek society. Uh, the next question is, why is Elvis Presley on the cover? Pretty much my understanding because Elvis Presley on the cover because him as Dionysus had a lot in common. They were both considered to be rebels who women loved, and the more traditional disapproval they had, the more famous they became. Two questions I had about the play: what was Dionysus' plan originally to have Gavin killed, like Pentheus killed the whole time, or did he improvise over time as things happened? And what happened to the rest of the Maenads later? Thank you for watching.